So here we are in Switzerland, and look at what the Swiss military is driving. G-Class. We are actually on our way to the Western Alps. Now it's October 7th, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and we are
Whatever you say.
Yeah, we are in my Discovery 3 without any kids. And what is the temperature?
It's 13 degrees.
So it's a lot
beautiful.
warmer than in Germany.
They're probably allowed to take them home on the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, those guys are sitting on the outside. They're not inside a cabin. And they wear a helmet. The end of that lake is Interlaken. And then we're heading south to Lauterbrunnen and Grindelwald.
Okay,
Mountains. No, you cannot say anything.
Can I go back to my Rüdiger Neberg podcast?
Yes, one of the latest, greatest interviews with Rüdiger Neberg.
Immer noch Maschinen flogen von irgendwelchen Farmen aus.
Where we are heading, Grindelwald, Lauterbrunnen.
So 80 is quite a speed limit here.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep 80.
Look at all those pretty houses.
So it's like in Yosemite Valley, except with cows.
It's really pretty. Lauterbrunnen Valley is famous for people flying with wingsuits.
Unfortunately, there are clouds today, but you can see this is a avalanche shelter. They are on the side of the road. There was just another marriage crisis because this is the Furka Pass road and our GPS said the road is closed.
It's actually the Grimsel Pass.
Yeah, it said it's closed, but it's not.
So
It was closed because they made a new tunnel and it's now open for a couple of weeks, but because I didn't update our GPS, we didn't know, so that was causing some major problems.
So now the first bing of our
The first bing of the vacation, but it was only the 4-degree bing. Okay. The problem with the Land Rover is the bing, which costs you 2,000 euros, is the same sound as if the temperature drops below 4 degrees.
Yeah, look at how cool that area is, and we have to sleep in our rooftop tent tonight.
It's gonna get cold.
Yes. So very recently there was a snowstorm up here.
Yeah, and we got off-road tires, so
Yeah.
hopefully we're not gonna hit any snow.
1900,
Yeah,
yes.
we are at 1900
Yeah.
meters, so it's gonna go a lot higher.
Yeah. The fog has lifted.
Sorry for the wind noise, so check out this road there. Up there. Okay, that's it for me. I gotta get back in the car. You're wearing a down jacket. There it is, okay? So when you're in Italy, there's always a little Fiat Panda with you up on the top of the mountain. But when you're in Switzerland, there's a train with you up there. This train has a rack and pinion, so between the two rails There's actually a rack and pinion to get up that steep slope. And the mountains here are about 3,900 meters.
Yeah.
So they're quite high.
Oh no, there's a train coming. You know, we are camping in a narrow valley with a river. I think it's a Rhone river going through France, you know. It's gonna be a loud night. Oh my god. So Christian is setting up our rooftop tent. It's 10 degrees. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. You see my new coffee container?
Oh, it's not so bad. It's 4 degrees. It was survivable in the tent, right?
Yes.
This gotta be the smoothest tunnel in Europe. This is like so smooth. I mean, we go on 60 miles per hour. You don't hear anything. Only in Switzerland. We're gonna cross over to France now. So we got one pass to pass. Right here, we are in the middle of a ski resort, which is completely empty. Here you see the Mont Blanc. It's not a hiker, nobody, no mountain biker, all to ourselves. Lunchtime. Did you see Vera's new pouch? Look.
That road is closed during July and August summer season, probably because there are so many hikers and road cyclists and mountain bikers are up here. But we are here completely legal now. And look at that. There's Mont Blanc again. All the way over there. Oh my god. There's something down there with a car. I don't see any people. That's a Patrol, Nissan Patrol. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
Too.
Yeah.
Don't know the difference.
Yeah, a lot of cars.
It's not that tight. Spain was tighter.
Yeah.
That noise is becoming more.
It sucks.
Not It must be a wear clip, a bent wear clip, because
The brake pads are new.
So this is our next stop. We're gonna go to Fort du Truc and Fort de la Plata. So we're up here at this fort, but it's closed. It looks like it's private property and somebody's using it to keep his cows in it. That was a long drive up here from this valley.
Definitely a scary descent from the fort up there. Even though it's paved, but it's steep.
So I assume this says something, use only with 4x4.
Like one of those situations where you end up in someone's backyard. Oh my god.
It's tight.
It's tight. Holy cow.
Not as tight as in Spain. Okay, this is because I parked it so accurately. It's at 0 degrees, absolutely level.
But show them how we parked in order to get it to 0 degrees.
You know, in Germany this would be a problem, you know. This would be strengstens verboten to park in the opposite direction of the parking space. But here in France, everything is okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set up the tent and you're gonna make some steaks. Yummy. This looks... So we got our tent here set up.
And tomorrow we are heading over Col d'Iseran, which is a really cool.
Mine, you got your own.
Then why did you?
Col d'Iseran, because I put it in the camera.
Oh, okay.
Then we'll see. Okay.
Then we'll see,
Can I stop the camera now?
Some 3-star.
Okay, we'll concentrate on the steaks. Thank you.
You're so boring.
They look good. And your little table, that's sweet.
Yeah. Christian is still gonna build me a kitchen box and
yes,
I'll cook here.
sometime in this lifetime.
Yeah.
So, good morning. We're packing our stuff to get on to day 3. And I tell you guys something. That's the first time we ever travel without our kids. And it is so much easier. The vehicle for 2 people is just so huge. You wouldn't need any kind of an installation on the inside. So I'm gonna have to give my respect to all of those of you who travel with 2 or 3 kids in an SUV. Okay, Jörg? I know you with your rooftop tent and your 2 kids and bikes and everything. That's a whole different ball game. Using this thing alone is like you have a living room with you. You don't need to organize anything. You just throw it in there and you're done and you still have room. There was some elk over there in the woods. That dude made a lot of noise, more than the road did.
And then?
But that's nature.
What did we hear in the morning?
We hear the shot.
So I don't think so.
And since then, it's no longer elking. Okay. 40 kilograms of tools. And there's another tool bag. And spare parts are under the seat. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, the table is still missing. So Christian refuses to travel without his housewife's ladder.
Let me lecture about my ladder. In the beginning, I thought this is a joke, putting a ladder out here, you know. But it was always on the inside of the car and it was rattling every time. So I put it on the outside and I gotta say, that is the best thing ever. Okay? Because it's accessible. I have it right away when I want to set up the tent. I don't even have to open the car. and it's not rattling, and it's utilizing my useless airline rails because you know you don't want to put 40 gallons of fuel on here. They would probably not hold, but they're perfect for a ladder. It also doesn't build up this far, so you don't have any object here in the mirror disturbing you.
Yeah, and when you buy it, it's white, and I made Christian paint it black.
Yes, it looks like a household ladder, okay? Yeah. But because it's now painted black, I think it's perfect. Okay, and it's not rattling inside the car, and it's not taking up any space inside the car. So I think this is perfect. I should get an Academy Award for this. Yeah. Yeah. The other thing, which really proved out to be perfect, is something for our table. Okay, so this table has a spot to go, and that is just incredible. Remember, we had to cut it here to make it narrow enough to fit in between.
Yeah.
And now all I gotta do is scoop this in here. No rattling, no nothing.
And it has its place forever.
Yes,
you know?
Forever. Until death takes us part. I'm really proud of my ladder. Nobody has a ladder on the outside.
You know, I hear the elk again, though I think the hunter missed him. So that's my space here, my place. I have my map, the Denzel, my camera, and the Garmin. And Christian is driving. That's actually all we need. And coffee, of course. Here's a snorkel. We didn't know that. It made that noise.
So we're getting above the clouds, or the fog. So now we got clear sky.
So maybe we didn't pick the wrong day. Look at that. There's the clouds.
Must be a lot of cows down there in the fog.
We just heard the 4-degree bing.
Yeah, and now we're getting in the sun.
Yeah. You mean we are off track? I don't think so.
(2,000 meters altitude here.
The locals all drive Toyota. That's a small Toyota Land Cruiser. For my next vacation in the Alps, I want trail running shoes.
Good. So we're gonna have to get up to this pass here. This is 2,300 meters. And we got the entire mountain for ourselves.
So you can take that way or the shortcut.
So we take the shortcut.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to shift.
Oh shit. Now we need a winch. Oh, that's now really steep.
You're a little bit stressed now.
I'm a little bit stressed now. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm worried that it's gonna be a dead end, you know.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh,
But according to your phone, it's not a dead end.
yeah. Who? What? I don't. Oh no. Oh my god. Holy shit! How steep is that? Now I can say I've seen Mont Blanc from all sides. Hey, it's so hot. cannot believe I chickened out. I think he's gonna go on without me now. I hope the sun doesn't glare as much. Well, I need to go now.
This town there is like a ghost town because it's skiing only. It's at 2,200 meters, and now we're making an attempt to go over this mountain pass here, taking the maintenance roads from the ski lift, but I think it looks too snowy up there and we're not going to be able to pass it. Here we gotta decide if we go to Col de la Madeleine or to Pussy.
So we're heading up to Col de la Madeleine. And that's one tiny road, I have to say.
So this is a Tour de France pass.
Yes.
Oh, merci.
Yes, any sense?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Zeig mal, zeig mal. That is beautiful. So you got your souvenir now.
I got my souvenir.
You got your souvenir from some girls.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Ways to go before we are down there. But you see this road here? They desperately wanted to have this road right here. Not over there, no, they wanted to have it right here. So the road goes up there to this chapel. Maximum vehicle length is 6 meters. So it's gonna be interesting. Oh wow, it's working. So the camp spot we found looks like we're nearly the only ones. There's somebody else over there. And I see a car down there. You really made a bag for everything. Kind of obvious what's in here.
See?
And a bag here. It's all out of the same fabric.
Yeah.
And then you got another one here. Yeah. So speed limit in France is 130. And as usual, we got the Autobahn to ourselves. This time I'm not gonna forget the epoxy in case some guy is gonna run off my mirror again. And we're gonna use Patex. That's the best German all-around glue. Okay.
And what do you call?
Do you know what Uhu is? Uhu. It's not called Uhu, it's called Uhu. That's a German glue. And you know, before there was CAD and people had to do their electrical diagrams, they used a pair of scissors to cut out a circuit here and glue it over here. Then they put a piece of paper over it. And that's why we called it back then Uhu cut instead of auto cut.
Tense package
Let's
today.
see if I scoop this up. Well, this was expensive actually.
Yeah,
well,
I know.
No, it wasn't really expensive.
Well, it was 54 euros, which is a lot.
It must be really high quality because it got a QC passed label from China on it.
Oh, okay.
And the experts under us know now what I'm up to here.
Well,
You
actually,
don't know what that is, don't you?
we don't need that.
Okay, do you know what that is?
Yes, I know what it is.
Okay, take this out. What is it?
Well, it's something,
It's something for?
stuff like that.
It's a bore gauge.
Ah, it was something with a bore. I did say
Okay.
bore.
Yeah, yeah. Look, it has quality Chinese letters on
We've
it.
never had that.
Okay.
Oh, you can see because of the stupid light.
Yeah, no, this. I mean, it gotta be high quality. It says right on here, best quality available on planet. So I think this is good enough. If you use it carefully, I think I get away with this. So we're using this thing here to get the oil back into the housing. And Vera bought the biggest one she could get. It's the biggest one you could get, right?
It's the one Robbie recommended. Oh, it looks like... Oh my god. Can you see that? Oh my god. I think the engine is completely busted.